east for the Skins. Ball is down, and Ingram quick to recover on it. That was Deron Payne at 319 pounds, who was crashing home on the fellow Alabama alum.
Just a dancing bear, man. The guy making moves, coming from the inside out, feeling the screen. Not just being a blind dog in a meat house and running everywhere. He feels the offensive lineman, goes to the screen, and makes a play, an athletic play. Nice job there by Payne. Great.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Carr makes his way to the 49.
You know, they drafted Deron Payne this year, and they teamed him up with John Allen. They drafted last year. He missed 11 games, but since they have two #1 picks, the Bama boys inside, and they're making a difference. Not only with their physicality in the run game, but their athletes. They
take this one here, the 26-yard line.
They've got to find a way to bring some pressure. Drew Brees, with that type of time, you know, Greg Minuski, the defensive coordinator, you cannot expect this front four to hit home.
Typically, you get that from Ryan Kerrigan when it comes to the quarterback pressure. They do bring it. That's the man, and they get to him. And guess who it is? Ryan Kerrigan with his first sack as a flag comes in late. Guy who's had 47 sacks since 2014. His first of this year.
I should have played a little
That was the safety, Monte Nicholson, who's coming in on the blitz.
Yeah, they decided to bring some pressure. Mark Ingram was late getting there on the play. You can see him, though, when he pushes Mark Ingram off that, can't do that. Play's over, he's down. See him? They're going to call that every time.
On second down, here's Bourne.
Over the top of Kerrigan.
He wiped off one intercepted.
Silly penalty.
Picked off by Green Jackson.
That's great field position.
That's just something you can't do. This is the second drive that the Redskins have committed a penalty that allows the Saints to keep going on their drive. Remember the Josh Norman penalty? He was holding earlier. Now you get the personal foul. The Redskins are hurting themselves, guys.
Timeout taken by the Saints.
We saved hundreds of my cars when we switched to Geico. This is how it made me feel. It was like that feeling when you're mowing the lawn on a sunny day.
Now a first carry for
End up with one last
Pushes way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, it's iPhone season at Sprint, and that means you can get the amazing iPhone.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
There's never been a better time to try our network, so switch to Sprint and we'll give you a new iPhone 10.
First down marker at 31.
That's right, $7 per month.
It's third down.
To throw is Watson. Jaguars sack. Jaguars sack.
In there to get him, and that's sack number 18 for him on the year.
The tail will go back. Very hard to get down.
Just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Fake to Fournette, now it's Bortles to throw. Flush to his right. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 53 yards.
Against the Lions, it's a tough loss in that situation. They had opportunity in 4th and 1, potentially go for it. It's easy to second guess, should have done it or not.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Thomas is all the way down inside the 15.
Fournette, first down carry. And he's going to find his way forward here in the modest game. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, but if you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
This offense, New Orleans offense, they get possessions like that. That penalty is critical now. You get the ball inside the 5-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Bortles.
Into the 12, that's territory is halted at the 12-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
He goes to the right, to the back shoulder, so he cannot throw that. He knows that's where Drew wants to go. Michael Thomas actually did a good job getting his hands down there on that interception.
And Whit, you're right. That's why Quentin Dunbar is the best cornerback for the Washington Redskins.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Now 34. Now you got Camaro on the outside. He wants to try to get in there. He looked that way. Now he's
They begin with a run already.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Carl Shepard's our referee tonight.
On second down, here's Watson.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's not a good moment to play defense against this guy. Redskins defensive penalties all coming on 3rd down.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. Savannah Jenkins, right side. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Bortles throwing on second down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zach Cunningham in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Give Sean Payton a lot of credit. And he has full confidence, like we saw.
Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags.
the gun. It's Bortles. Over the right side, caught by Moncrief. And he gets it down to the 32. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber that runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Watson going to give this one a middle. And able to get this one across the 45 first down.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On 1st and 10, Watson. They'll buy some time right. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now a handoff to Miller. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Right now, Washington needs to answer. And Chris Thompson with a good start to this drive as he goes ahead.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Watson got injured, and it happened right here in week 11. Fractured play.
From the 50, it's Watson. He's going to fire one deep middle of the field. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like an I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 4th to throw on second down. Left side complete, Safarian-Jenkins. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I'm Adam, and I make robots. The new Surface Pro can handle all of my programs. I can paint, I can mold, I can code. I can take an idea from a sketch and turn it into a real product in one device. It's pretty amazing.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And he finds Safarian-Jenkins. And he has past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run. As we envision them in offenses, catch the ball, how much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
The knock on him in Minnesota early on in his career is that he couldn't catch the football. All he's done is show people that he can do it.
Shotgun now for Bortles. Going up top. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Here's Pitts as he goes ahead for 5. You know, Washington's really trying to stretch the field. We talked about they need to be aggressive and try to take
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
But what's happening is no one's saying, we're going to play soft.
To throw, it's Bortles. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Here's Watson, looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Griffin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
He was hitting from 61 going in this direction in warm-ups. Career longest 54. Every bit of it from 53 for Dustin Hopkins.
first down carry down. And he'll fade forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Calais Campbell on the stop. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Here's Watson now on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First target, first catch, and a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Going for it all. Gets forward for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, his 4th touchdown on the year. Then the Texans are in for 6. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Borders leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And they'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The access with him mic'd up tonight. Listen to how detailed Drew Brees is.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. To throw his Bortles. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 46 yards.
I love that, Joe. He's so meticulous in his detail. Coach Reed, did you see it? Yeah, sure. Get Austin in there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Real smart by the Saints there. They thought there may be a question whether or not Traquan Smith was inbound. Brees hurt him to the line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Awareness. Traquan. Well, they didn't know that. So he got him to the line. Quick, on a play. Make sure we don't lose that game. We don't.
Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to take a shot to the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Taken down by Jonathan Allen and Dunbar.
Sean Payton, he's such a good teacher. You know, we saw that catch by Traquan Smith, and he's a rookie coming in here toe tapping. I played for Sean for 3 years, my first 3 years in Dallas, and he's such a good teacher. We saw that in full effect. They were doing a walkthrough at practice. He went over every route, the depth, the route, how you're sticking it, who you're doing it off of. His extreme passion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
And he's also one of the most aggressive play callers in National Football League. Look at Sean McVay out of Los Angeles.
Now balls again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And Lambo will put this one through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them that they need him late in the game.
Now a hit and a loose football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. The pitch to Fournette. And he'll be brought down around the 25 after a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Quarterback, tailback, tight end, special teams. Trying to come back to the near side.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout.
Suffered season-ending injuries in 4 of his 5 seasons in Taysom Hill. But he finished his career as BYU's 5th all-time leading rusher. Powerful, fast, dynamic. You talk to the coaches around here, they'll say one of the best overall athletes we've ever seen.
Yeah, he is. You know, Coach Pippen said nobody wants to race the guy. That's how fast he is.
They marked him at a 4.42. That size, you know, Stevie on one comparison. On 2nd and 10, it's close. And Martin Ingram has a
Throwing is Gordon. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Number 85, offense. 10-yard penalty.
A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down.
Now, this is an opportunity for this race. They committed penalties to keep the Orleans Saints drive going. Now the Saints could be one. Behind and down the distance. It's going to be 2nd and long. You got to make a couple plays here.
Throwing his ball on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. The decision to take and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And Lambo will put this one through, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, and he got settling for 3.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 1st down, Watson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. in there for the sack, and he's closing in on that all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
God.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A shotgun snap for Watson. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
A couple of times here on this 8-play drive, and now Breeze will be under center. Straight ahead, searching for his 2nd touchdown of the night, coming up just short. It was DJ Swearinger filling that hole and making that fit.
You know, staying on Taysom Hill. I mean, he played a wing right there.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I played that wing position. It's a tight end spot, you know, and I know tight ends aren't the most physical in the world, but he's blocking the edge on the perimeter on a run game. So he does it all, man. Quick, athletic, and now he's blocking, including being a kick returner as well.
As we said, the Swiss Army knife of the
From the gun, here's Watson.
What the?
Running back complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
They went with the jumbo tight end. That's a power play.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And the Jaguars getting set to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And finally, it's not an adventure with an extra point from Will Lutz. 2 rushing touchdowns for Mark Ingram in his first half. In his first game back after the 4-game suspension. ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by
Bortles on first down. Sharks get it left side. Gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. On first down, Bortles. Safarian Jenkins has it. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a play fake here on first down. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Bortles. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he gets it down to the 32. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
When you talk about the Washington offense, here's how the New Orleans Saints want to play. Very similar.
So on 3rd down, a field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This is a 49-yard. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Redskins coach was talking to us yesterday about what happened last year down here. He knows that you have to press the gas pedal against the Saints.
They'll run it now on the go. And they lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Watson spins past it, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect. And
there is going to be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
This is brought in at the 21. And now out comes Houston. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is middle. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the
hole every time. Y'all niggas, my God, I hate y'all.
You just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with it.
You're going to give him a hit stick every time.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he'll get up to
Hit
the
stick every time.
43-yard line.
Wow.
They get only 4 that time.
Hit stick every time.
To a 4th down. Here's Shane Leckler now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
39, Lucy. Lucy.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
11.
Bortles will try again on 2nd down. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. Bortles to the former Jet, Safarian Jenkins for the Jags' 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Play action. Now it's Bortles. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Zach Cunningham, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Lucy.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Caught, Safarian Jenkins right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Reset.
Here's a give to Miller. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw on 2nd is Watson. Caught here by Griffin. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
The Texans on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Watson operating from the gun. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Dante Fowler in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Here's Shane Leckler now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. Elsewhere, second half action at Heinz Field. No problem for the Steelers. They have opened that lead up a bit further. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Lucy.
Bortles to throw on second down. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Dante Moncrief, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Here comes Bruce Ellington on the return. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now out comes Houston. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Come on. Oh, so annoying.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, can't throw the ball because this nigga does not block.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And his throw here is incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Bortles now on first down. Looking deep downfield. So they took a shot on
but he can run past him every time. Get the...
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. Going deep for Moncrief. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Bortles, and he's going to lose yardage here. Back now in Houston, it's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Lucy.
Shotgun now for Bortles. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Texans set to come onto the field. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game now. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
10 carry now for Lamar Miller. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Richmond. Come back.
3rd and 2, Watson.
They just run around the outside, dude. That's horrible.
In there for the 20th time this year as he continues what could be a record-setting season. Here's Shane Leckler now as he's on to punt for Houston. He's averaging just under 50 yards.
Just run around the outside. That's all you got to do.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
They begin with a run by Fournette. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Now Bortles. And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. DJ Reader. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags. From the gun, it's Bortles. The open man is sharp. It's complete.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3-and-out. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. That escapes the sack. Escaping the pressure right. Room here to run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the 1st half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. On 1st down, Bortles. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Bortles. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. And Lambo will put this one through, and that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, You go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And here comes the Texans now. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
He finds Hopkins complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Miller. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now it's Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Steps away to his left. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Now Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Barry Church. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Fournette on the counter.
What are you doing?
Down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now they try the right side here.
What do you keep? Wow. I don't have that on. What are y'all doing?
That personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Sunday.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. And they'll run it here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
And there was one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
Take